A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Milton Finch. You get very Slender vibes from this. Ever since Slender the Arrival. What? Triangle? Okay. I can't interact with that at all, but it's a family tree of some kind.
Here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
At least they got cameras here.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
It's gone a long way. They left you a key to your will when you're heading off to a house. A mysterious key.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
I duck. I can zoom in. That's kind of weird.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
It's a pretty cool looking house.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What the hell is that?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
But was it really?
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I don't like how it drags my camera towards the words, but I've never actually played this before, so...
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That is pretty preserved. It's... So I guess... no typical break-ins. I don't like wind chimes, personally.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
What?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Well, I can't say I didn't try. Well, they tried to warn you with those letters of pay immediately. There's only certain things I can interact
For the
with.
first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, I imagine so. Can I turn up the gamma? See if that makes it a little easier to see things.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So all of you just suddenly left?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
So all of you just suddenly got up and left for
Nothing in the
some
house
reason?
looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
What? Oh, that was weird. Okay.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That's definitely not creepy. And considering it's next to the basement, that doesn't help anything.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Is it getting darker? Oh no.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
It's worth a try.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Can't just straight up go into any of them. Well...
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Okay.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh. Well.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind the door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Molly,
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Why doesn't it just like give me the words in the corner of my screen and make it easier than dragging my camera?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh boy. What about the gerbil?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What? Well, okay. You're the boss. Parents, don't let your kids eat gerbil food.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I kept eating and eating.
No! Kids, stop it! You're gonna eat like Drano or something.
I ate a lot of things that night.
You really don't need to be doing that, kid. What if that was plastic?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
You're not eating the damn bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh, huh.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
That was a quick, sudden turn of events. Jump, cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Alright. Jump. Fuck. I tried. Can I jump up that? I can jump through it. Thanks.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
'Cause you're a cat. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Oh, on the gutter, of course. Yeah! Can I take the eggs?
The babies were all gone.
Well, I tried. Where's that? Okay. I'm definitely not getting lost here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh no. Get up!
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh my god, kid.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
That
Then I
sudden
heard
turn of
little teeth
events.
nibbling in the grass.
Can I fly into it? Well,
Rabbits.
how do you control this thing? I don't see any rabbits. I can't stop it. Oh, well, there we go. And I overshot it. Dang it. Rabbits?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Damn, kid.
Then I flew
Savage.
off to find something bigger.
Huh. Okay.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Okay. Yeah, sharks typically don't belong there. What is this?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Get it. Get it.
I wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Seals. Is that a seal? Apparently it is. Damn it, shark. It's hard to control this thing.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Kid, you're a savage.
Grabbed on tight. And I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the hell are you now? What? Get the bird. I'm gonna eat humans now.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh boy. Am I going this way? What? There we go. I can't turn back around. There we go. Yeah, that
I
slick
was
sound.
big, but I moved real quiet.
pushing everything in your way.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Don't go messing with the drunken sailor. Can I push it up? No? Okay.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What the hell am I now? Am I the Kraken? I'm still the Kraken!
I slithered onto the sand.
It's a small
and the
cracker
good
in there.
smell went into an old pipe.
Wait, what? Yeah, still some kind of monster. Whew. 360. Oh. You done ate your brother, didn't you, kid?
I got closer and closer.
Are you gonna eat yourself? Well. Crawl up that like you did the pipe.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
You have a good imagination. You get an A minus. Didn't include the kill.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I wouldn't believe it.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, it's the cat. I could have swore I just saw the cat.
This will be obvious
well.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
There's gotta be something important here.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Yeah,
Even in her
that makes
90s.
sense.
Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
That's some weird carpet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
You don't say.
It was a pretty big trace.
Can't use the door. Oh no. No. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
What?
It's hidden in this book.
Well, the last time it also was hidden in the book. It's not a very secure secret
Sven
either.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I guess everyone had their own secret rooms. I would have said it worked really well on the scenery.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I can't get off the swing.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Well.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Do I have to just keep rocking? Come on, man. Let me off this joyride. Also, why is this swing twisting? Oh, okay. Alright. I can do this.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
That's right,
I
kid,
told
do
him
it.
going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
It would not happen like that. You would drop straight down. I know, because I've tried.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Straight off the
Calvin's
cliff.
story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
How was that? I guess I'd get out of here now?
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Wait, what? Did I miss something? Or should I'm gonna head back even farther. If it'll let me go? No? I guess not. Apparently I missed something. I am not used to these controls. So, am I supposed to go here? It looks like the door is, like, sealed. Come on, guys, give me a hint. Oh, well. Now that is cool. I do like that.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Before I go there, let's mess with this one. That way it's unlocked.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting
Perfect.
better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ooh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Wow.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Definitely not any clues there.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh no, not Michael Myers. Oh no!
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
It's Michael Myers, I swear to God. This game has changed drastically.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ooh. Impaled and ate. And was it really an accident that they slipped on the table saw? Huh.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Come on, Mikey.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh no. Mikey Myers Part 2. The key is still in the door. I tried to hit it.
Bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
With your secret rooms and everything, yeah. All you gotta do is look for a book. Or that.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Hell?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Yeah, the moment you go down there and look, he's back up. Whack him! Whack him hard! Damn, he got up all silent like.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
The cheesy lines from this.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, the sealed door. I didn't see her have, like, a secret entrance.
I guess
Besides
now
for
I know why
this
Mom didn't
one, I
like me
guess.
playing with the music box. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
It's got an extension cord running through it. And both of these are sealed. Oh.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
What's that noise? Oh. Nope. There. I'd love to have a house like this. A ton of secret passageways. And suddenly the Halloween music plays again.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
It's a little dark to see.
I thought
do you
maybe she
expect
was
from the
hiding
basement?
presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the hell?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
There's no power in this building!
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh no. Is it still going? Okay.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Looks like they prepared for the apocalypse down here.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
They're hiding someone down here. Walter. Oh no.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few... Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave.
Oh boy.
Well, I still can.
I couldn't eat canned peaches for every freaking day, even though I do like canned peaches. So the monster shaking the house, huh? It is some 30-year-old writing this, so who knows what's actually going on?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin.
Grab the sledgehammer.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
A year left?
A month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Ooh. So you believe
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That is pretty interesting. I would turn off the damn radio, though.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Huh. Fuck that. Get down there. They're not letting me go? There we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Pick up the sledgehammer.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's
So
only
look out
one
for
of us
trains
left,
now.
or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Poor Walter. What?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
A totem. Totem pole. Well, I tried.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
No, I'm
I
heading
think
upstairs.
People in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Nothing of significance.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is a good point.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
We all been there.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
It's a really cool cemetery, though. That is really awesome. Molly the cat.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Are we gonna go there? Oh.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
You're pregnant? Well, good on you. And the plot thickens. Well, there's the better.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Alright, I'm going to end this broadcast, and then I'll start up a new one immediately. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, etc.